Hello, it's another impromptu Saturday stream. I'm playing some more Mario Golf, because why not? I think my weekends need a little structure. Aside from me just lying around doing nothing. Well, no, that's not true. I got up early-ish, by which I mean like 6:30, which some days is sleeping in for me. And then I played some 13 Sentinels. I'm gonna do a tournament to warm up. I'll blooper open great. This is gonna suck with bows. And then maybe I'll try some of the side games, see if I can't unlock a character. You should play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games and the DS again. Yes, you should. 6:30 a.m. is probably more than somewhat early for 70% of humanity. I guess. Oh, this has fast fairways. When you're used to having to wake up really early for your job, you lose perspective of what's early for some people. Well, I'm gonna go rolling off that into the... No, I'm good. No, don't replay. I mean, I know we all want to stare at Bowser's handsome face, but we don't need that. You're usually up between 8 and 9 a.m. Luxurious. Sleeping in, the pinnacle of luxury. I wonder if I can roll onto the green from here. Let's find out.
Nice shot.
Like, sometimes I'll, mention to, like, a customer how early I got up. And they'll be like, well, how do you do that every morning? And they'll be like, oh, I get up at, like, 8 or 9 or something. And I'm like, well, how... What kind of decadent lifestyle are you leading? I can't even imagine that. No, I like the blabbering, but please enjoy your lurking. Lurking is good too, but I mean, if people ever feel like they're blabbering here, no, I like hearing what everyone has to say. I'm gonna flub up the first putt of the stream, calling it now. Oh baby, oh baby. Starting stream with a bogey, I feel good. That's okay, Bowser's bogey animation is really good. Yeah, you gotta think about it. What can I do better next time? Maybe hit the ball good. A cataquack? How is a cataquack golfing? Oh, Il Piantissimo, you. Phantom Manta. It's just sunshine in here. I guess that's appropriate here. Too much dog. And a sea bass from Animal Crossing. Which sea bass? All of them. Every sea bass you have ever caught and thrown back into the water. You don't start work until 10, so your alarm is set to a little before 9. But if you wake up earlier, you just get up. And that's the sensible thing, I think. Oh, this is an ugly course. I have a problem with... I believe the term is sleep inertia. Or like, I'll get up a little early, but then I'll think... Oh, my alarm's not set to go off for another, like, half an hour. I'm gonna go back to bed. No, that's the devil talking. If you go back to bed and then wake up when your alarm prescribes, then you're just gonna wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. It sucks. It's miserable. Oh, palm tree, yeah. Oh, that. Speaking of sucks and is miserable, no, don't do that, Bowser. I don't have a lot of faith in this shot. Oh. Okay. I'm not in the water. That's good. I mean, geez, I know I'm tired, but I don't want to be this tired. That's fine, right? I did say this course would be unpleasant with bows. That's because he's a little tougher to control, but whatever. I do absorb information in chat, like nutrients, which I hope isn't weird. I've got a good memory for little details sometimes, and even at work, people will tell me things, not expecting me to remember. And then I'll ask about them much later, and they'll be like, oh, I'm surprised you remember that. I didn't think you were listening, or like, I didn't think anyone would care to remember. Like, oh no. I see and hear all. Goodbye. Can I just do good for once? I know I'm only 2 holes in, but it feels like it's an eternity already. Oh, that is too much juice, and now I've just missed entirely. It's somewhat weird, but it adds to my identity. Thank you, I think. God, double bogey. I feel so good about myself right now. How much Mario Golf have you played, Morri? No, I'm just showing off Bowser's animations. It's fine. It's fine. Calm down. It's okay. You're gonna leave a divot in the green, Bowser. You don't care. You'll just pay someone to fix it. Okay, doing good starting from now. It's a showcase, I tell you. A showcase, that's right. Not me flubbing it up with my sweaty hands. It is still very hot here, unfortunately. There's no air conditioning. I'm dying Squirtle. If I had a Squirtle, I could get a Squirtle to hose me off. But life is cruel. Oh, no! I could have instantly redeemed myself with a hole-in-one.
Nice bird.
Oh.
Very well done.
Oh. Well, on the flip side, I have over half the, I think, best shot or birdie badges, whatever you want to call them, I need to unlock a character. So that's something. And I really just want to, like, gung-ho my way across, even though there's no point. In fact, it would probably be actively detrimental to me to do this. Yeah, because I'm going to hit a dang palm tree. Let's not hit a dang palm tree. In fact, let's pull it back a little bit. Yeah. That looks good.
Nice shot.
I didn't actually see the Wholesome Direct. I knew it existed. I've seen previous Wholesome Directs, but this one I did not watch. Was it today? I must confess, I've been very offline today for the most part. I've seen stuff in previous Wholesome Directs that looked interesting, but sometimes the games shown look a little too laid back and casual for my tastes. Maybe it's blasphemous, but I am the kind of person where I am not excited by the words fishing minigame. In fact, when I hear fishing minigame, I kind of check out because I'm like, oh great, more stuff that I'm going to feel compelled to do, but which ultimately will probably distract me from the game.
Nice shot.
It was a few hours ago, whoops. Did you see anything promising? Please pass it along to me. I know crafting and farming is also popular, but likewise, those tend to make me, I guess tune out isn't quite the word, but I think it's probably not for me. That said, I am really glad that there are casual, cozy games out there being made, because I think it's a genre that we as a society really need, especially in this day and age. And it's good that those games are just getting made, period, because when you look at gaming culture, especially, you know, like even 10, 20 years ago, not that I'm dating myself, it feels like games like that would never get made because, you know, gamer bros, well, they complain anyway, but I feel like they were, like people, there wasn't an active market for chill, cozy games because people who grew up playing games and wanted chill, cozy games to exist were still too little to make them happen. And we're getting them now, and I'm glad. Plus, I like unusual games. You know, where maybe the objective isn't to go out and hit things, or shoot a ball into a cup, or kill God. Of course, I am always down to clown, and by clown I mean kill a dark god. Or down to down a clown like Marx, who is like a dark god. 7 games shown to it to your Steam wishlist, oh ho. Oh, it's the donut hole. Farming sims and management city builders generally aren't your jam either. But they always have some intriguing narrative-based titles you like. Yeah, I think those are a little more my speed. I don't know, I feel like I'm too much of a perfectionist for city-buildy type games. This definitely isn't going to backfire hilariously. It definitely is not going to backfire hilariously.
Nice shot.
I'm manifesting not being in the donut hole. Well, I guess it worked. I'm gonna get a bogey again. God, this whole thing is just a trash fire. It's okay. I'm just here to, like, hang out and chill and not be good at games. Get in there. I did it! I did it! Thank goodness. What are some of the games that you saw that intrigued you? I am curious what's in there. Usually for stuff like directs that I miss, I read about them after the fact. I don't always have the patience to sit through a video either. Unless it's a Nintendo Direct, I always got time for those because I'm a sucker for punishment. You could either do it in chat or Twitter. I guess Twitter I'm more likely to remember because they'll be there. This is awkward. I want to land on this flat part of the green. So I don't want to land down here and then roll away, but I don't want to roll past the cup. Maybe if I do a super backspin, it'll be okay. And so the way Bowser's shot curves does not fill me with confidence. It's fine. I think it's fine. Let's just... Oh, I have to hit the button. What am I doing? Oh, I am hitting the wrong button on my controller. I'm hitting the A button for, like, Kirby. I'm just having a moment today. I'm having a string of moments. Oh, I mean, if they're short videos like trailers, that's fine. Like, long, like, 20-minute directs. I am in the beach. We are having a beach party. Beach party at Bowser's Place, everybody. Ugh.
Nice shot.
Oh, come on. Why do you do this to me?
Nice
I really need those birdies. I need that +2 to go away. How do I pay to make it go away? Who do I bribe? It was almost a fantastic chip shot, but we can't have nice things on MissMorri.twitch. Whatever this stream is called. Okay. Awkward mountain in my way. It's these fast fairways, these light-colored parts of the green. Can't really see them too well here either, but the light parts of the green are called fast fairways, and your ball rolls much further on them. So, especially with Bowser, who does not have great control, they are a dicey prospect to land on. I could try and land on the fairway here, but then the problem is that I'm behind that strange sand volcano. I could try and land here and then hope I don't roll into the donut. Bowser's poor control also means if I'm a little off-center, if you see the pulsating A on the bottom right, if I'm off-center of that gray marker, my ball is going to go further to the left or right, compared to a character like, say, Koopa, who has very good control. I know if super backspin was the answer here. No, it was not the answer. It's okay, I can still get on the green. Let's just do it. Just gun it. Oh, that's not good. Nope. The other problem with being slightly off-center like that is not only does your ball trajectory veer off course, but you also lose a not insignificant amount of power, too. So your shot trajectory is going to be way off. Gosh darn it. Go in the cup. Go in the cup. Paper Animal RPG. That sounds cute. I did see on my feed, I assume it was shown off in the Wholesome Direct, a Frog's Tale? Which is like, it looks sort of like a Mario and Luigi game. At least the combat does, but there's rhythm elements? I am all over that stuff. Inject that directly into my veins, like Crypto the Necrodancer? I need to stream Crypto the Necrodancer sometime, except it would just be like a... I guess like this, a chill casual stream with no real point. Because Crypto the Necrodancer is like catnip to me. Yeah, I've been following A Frog's Tale prior to the Direct. On that one I've had my eye on. Maybe if I have some funds, I could back it on Kickstarter. I back stuff very rarely. I think the last game I backed was Morri. Why is my sweet spot, that little red, I guess, bracket in the bottom right, so tiny? Ugh, everything sucks. I guess because I'm in a weird spot. Bowser, why do you make my life miserable? It's okay, Bowser, I still love you, but why? Get in there. Okay, maybe I can do a miracle chip shot. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't really look great. Maybe I want a little less roll. Pitching wedge. Ugh. Paper Trail. I know there was a little while ago, I didn't see it, like a Paperverse Direct, where they showed off a bunch of sort of Paper Mario inspired games.
Nice ball.
I know there's one... What is it called? I think it's called Drag and Drop. It just came out on Steam Early Access, but it's basically like a full version of the checkerboard chase minigame from Kirby 64. I don't know how in-depth it goes or not, but it looked cute. Okay, what am I dealing with here? Like, some poor soul had to carefully cultivate this grass to make an anchor and a hook and a cool skull. Props. There's nowhere on this fairway I want to land. It's all garbage. It's all disgusting. This fairway is gross. This course is gross and I hate it.
Nice shot.
But you looked up Drag and Drop just now. Gives you huge Bomberman vibes, that too. Like the kind of multiplayer where you're actively, gleefully screwing over the opposition, by which I mean all your buddies. But if you've never played Kirby 64 and you're not familiar with the checkerboard chase multiplayer little minigame in that, it is exactly that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Like if you look up Kirby 64 checkerboard chase on YouTube, you will see it is that. It is precisely that, but made into a full game. I don't know if that was a great use of my power shot, but whatever. I just need to get around that awkward bend so I can get to the pin. There we go. I gotta get me a birdie. Please, I don't want to finish this with my score in the positives. Positively awful. Sure. Come on, Bows. Man, I haven't played a good Bomberman forever. I want to play Bomberman. I think you could play the multiplayer of Super Bomberman R for free now, but if you want to actually play against friends and not randos, then you gotta pay.
Very well done.
Fall of Porcupine, a more politically charged narrative about presumably the unhealthy health system of America, starring a bird doctor. That's both intriguing and also incredibly depressing. But I know, what is the word I want? Parable? I guess maybe parables or metaphorical stories. There's some literary term that I'm currently blanking on. Allegories. There we go. Like there's a lot of allegories for society told with cute animal characters. Maybe not necessarily cute, but animals all throughout history. Where do I want to land here? And this is an ugly fairway. This, like, see how bumpy it is? Gross. Like, this whole course is a nightmare. Bowser was a very poor choice, but I thought to myself before stream, I want to play as Bowser. I'm going to play as Bowser. At some point. So when you say bird doctor, not like a plague doctor, right? Just a doctor that is a bird. Maybe a plague doctor would be too on the nose in the society that we live in. I'm so sad. Oh, can I get in the green? I may not get in the green. Get on there! Oh, okay. It's fine. I think I could probably do this putt. Get up there. Yes! Back at zero, baby! Feeling good. Every hole has been a bumpy disaster, right? Somebody needs to knock Yoshi off of his high horse. Although I guess Yoshi himself is a high horse. Anyway, somebody needs to throw that guy into a pit. If only someone was brave enough. But I can't imagine who would have the guts to dump Yoshi into a pit. Surely nobody here. See, like, I'm very slightly off that middle part, and it made my shot go off to the side. And this is regular Bows. If you play as Star Bowser, which I'd have to unlock by beating him in the Get Character mode, he gets more power, but gets even more unwieldy. Although, the worst in this game is Petey Piranha. Surprise, you can unlock Petey Piranha in this game. He doesn't even use a club. He uses his leaves to hit the ball, which I don't think is legal, but I mean, who's counting? Donkey Kong uses a boxing glove in Mario Superstars Baseball, so whatever. But Star PD is incredibly powerful, and his drive surpasses 300 yards. But if you are even a fraction off center, you are going off that course, baby, into the great beyond. I'm gonna use up all my power shots. But that's fine. That's what they're there for, right? I can't be cheap about it. I haven't played a game in a while where people have made fun of me with my item emote. I need to do something about that. Unfortunately, Hamtaro will not have that problem, I don't think. There are collectibles you get in that game. There's some shady cold medicine you get in that game. That's all I remember. Let's see. Winds. I'm just gonna gun it. I'm at a really awkward angle.
Nice shot.
When am I not at an awkward angle? Yeah, alright. Good enough. On the fringe. Fairly even putt. Hopefully that, like, teeny slope I'm on at the beginning doesn't ruin things for me. No, we're good! I see, I just needed to play bad for a couple of holes, and then we're fine. Oh, and Yoshi is falling off his high horse. When you were a kid, you used the handicap feature that ensured your shot would always be perfect by negating the second press, so you can't relate to the Great Beyond comment. But see, if you use the auto feature, which I haven't used, I always golf manually. I'm reluctant to show it off on this course, but I'll do it for Kapotiko. So there is an auto feature. Normally, I press A to start my shot, and then B to set the power, which is manual mode, which lets you manually set the trajectory of your shot again, that third press where the pulsating A is. However, there is an auto mode, which you do by pressing A to set the power of your shot. However, the little power meter, that little gray bar, will stop anywhere in, I think that red area. No, I think in the blue area, rather, above the top. See, I don't use it, I can't remember. But if it goes outside that red area, which it might, because if your ball lie is really bad, the red area will be very tiny, and if it stops outside that, well, you're out of luck. I'll do an auto shot now to show it off. Yeah, so it's a little off-center. It's not always perfect. So again, it's okay if you're playing as characters with good control, like Koopa or Peach, but characters with poor control, like Bowser or Petey or Donkey Kong or Wario, you're gonna have some problems, potentially. What is that? What is that shape? It's a whale! A whale! No, I won't get tired of pronouncing WH with an exaggerated wh sound. Oh, child, you had no idea what any of that meant. Well, there you go. I'm the kind of person who painstakingly read the entire glossary in this game. Yes, there is a golf glossary in this game. I even did some of my own independent research on golf terminology so I could understand this game better. I guess that's what you call kind of a hyperfixation. I remember when I got really into like Mario baseball and to a lesser extent Wii Sports baseball, I also read up on a lot of golf terminology for similar reasons. Or not, sorry, baseball terminology. Yes, learn about baseball by reading about golf. Flawless plan. Didn't work as great as I wanted, but that's okay. There's not really a lot of curves, so I gotta be careful here. I think that should be okay. Maybe. Whatever. They feature balls, they're American, what could go wrong? Golf came from Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. You can't say it's American, although certainly I think it has become very American. Hello, Indora. Welcome for Bowser. Welcome to Bowser. Bowser flubbing his shots. Oh, a sunfish? And a sea turtle. It's almost kind. Clearly the next animal helper they debut in a Kirby game is going to be a sea turtle. I'm calling it now. I wonder if we'll ever see the animal buddies in their original capacity again. So like beyond cameos You know, or however they appear in Star Allies. I mean, like, actual rideable. Oh, as a American, you take credit for everything even if it's not yours. That's what it means to live there. Oh, I'm starting to understand America a little better now. I don't think I want to, but I'm starting to. How many courses are in this game? I want to say 7. I'm including Congo Heights, which is like the short course. I think 1, 2, and 3. This is 4. There's Bowser Badlands. There's the Peach's Castle for 6, and then Congo Canopy is 7. I don't really have a lot of confidence in this shot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a shame you weren't here earlier because my first couple of holes were like a bogey and a double bogey, so really, really good early game here. I don't feel great about this either. Maybe I do want a little more height. Oh, it's just like going way too far all of a sudden. Whoa. Stop. Okay, fine, fine. I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll it. Ugh. Did not roll enough. Okay, that was almost ugly. I love his animation. Oh yeah. Such a dad. I feel like his animations are such a dad thing. Have I ever golfed in real life? Yes. I think twice. And I've gone to the driving range a couple times. It's not... Ethically, I don't like the sport of golf. Why is it starting me off using a 9-iron? This is a par 4 hole. Whatever. Yeah, ethically, I don't like golf and its environmental impact. But I've been taken to a golf course a couple times. I got some clubs from my grandma years ago, although I don't know where they are. Got some blisters on my hands, because I didn't have a golf glove at the time, and I didn't know those were a thing that you should use. Same with when I went to the driving range. I've mini-golfed more than I've real golfed. Mini-golf is fine. Mini-golf, I think, is reasonably ethical. And cheaper. That's the big thing. Not just cheaper for you to play, but, you know, you're not wasting thousands of gallons of water maintaining a mini-golf course. I'm sorry I keep zooming in. I have no faith in this shot. It's the wind. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it and regret my life choices. Bowser is a tremendous father figure. I want more Dad Bowser. Oh, no. I'm going in the water. I'm going in the water. They only show that camera angle when you're going in the water. Goodbye, cruel world. Who's getting a bogey? This Bows. Ooh, gross. No, I shouldn't say that. I have to have faith in my abilities, but... Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh. Well, now you can see his bogey animation. His bogey animation also has good dad vibes.
Bogey.
I really want a 3D Mario RPG game with Bowser like that. Man, I miss Mario games where, like, they all had interesting animations and unique voice lines. Maybe they have that in the new, Strikers Battle League. I don't know, I haven't looked at any footage from it. Oh, what is this gross? Every hole in this course is just gross. Disgusting. Full of holes. Which I mean like bunkers. There's only one hole that you actually want to go into. Use a ton of Astro Water to keep the Astro Turf. What is Astro Water? That sounds like some sort of like marketable sparkling beverage. That's my new thing. I'm gonna market Astro Water to rich people. And say, I don't know, what's a bogus health claim I can have for Astro Water? Makes your skin sparkle like space. Gets a bogey, starts pondering. What do you think he's thinking about? What you really miss are the custom fonts in video games. Like when developers would make their own. Especially like in Super Nintendo games. You had to get creative in Japanese to fit kanji on the screen.
Chip in.
Yay!
Nice, Birdie.
I did it.
Very well done.
What are some games you can think of that have good custom fonts? All the Nintendo games are like some generic font like Calibri or Arial. God, don't I know it? You know, when I think about some of the most soulless stuff I've seen from Nintendo recently, Mario Golf Super Rush, incredibly bland UI design along with its other problems, as well as the Mario Party, Super Mario Party. Like, just for a Mario Party game, the UI design in that is so bland. It looks awful. Like, there's no personality, no soul. I almost got a hole-in-one earlier, but that dream is still far away.
Nice, Birdie.
Oh, he's thinking, I wonder how I can forge my score from this hole in a way no one will notice. You just set the scorecard on fire. So, like, you burn away your bad score. And be like, oh, no, that was definitely an eagle. Yeah, it's fine. I like how the sun gradually sets as you golf. That is a nice touch. This hole, however, is not nice. This is another disgusting hole. Ugh. Who was like taking cookie cutters to the fairway? Stop it. Like, I want to go here, but then that tree is going to be in my way. I guess I can try landing over here. Yeah, that kind of forge, exactly. Forged in the fires of hell. Ooh. I don't understand why they're more averse to more fun fonts either. I think maybe it's part of how I theorize that Nintendo, especially in more recent years, is going for like a really, like just a really solid, I guess, brand? For a safe brand, for lack of a better word. It's kind of like the Disneyfication of Nintendo and like why they're so averse to original characters in their RPGs and whatnot. They don't want to shake the boat too much. Gotta be safe, gotta be bland, gotta be recognizable, can't be any discernible personality, have to be copy and paste, cookie cutter. Semi-rough. I can work with this, I think. Yeah, we're not fine. We're not fine. The pin is uphill. The pin is uphill. Oh boy. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. That really ain't good. Can we do it? Bow's the builder. Can he fix it? Oh, I should have backspun. What am I doing? What have I done? No, he can't. Oof. Pokemon has no confirmed LGBT characters. That's depressing, but not unsurprising. Although there is that trans former black belt in Black and White, which is good. But you need to do better, Pokemon. I know Japan is very, very backwards in terms of same-sex relationships, which is depressing, but then a lot of the world is like that, too. It's 2022, everybody. Get it together. Get it together, me. Get it in the hole. Go in the hole.
Nice ball.
You've seen some art that states differently. Granted, it's fan art. What kind of lawless world would we live in? Oh, that was the 18th hole. Oh, I did it. What kind of lawless world would we live in if, like, every piece of fan art was now canon? War of the headcanons.
New course unlocked.
Like how all the Disney, Marvel, Star Wars movies have the exact same type of writing, humor, and style. God, ugh. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like the same sort of, like, quips. Like you can predict what's going to happen in every trailer.
And the award goes to Bowser.
Why is it so quiet, Bowser? Also, the handles on this trophy are not even connected. Magnets? Good job, buddy. Drink some champagne out of that bad boy. Just because they change it in English doesn't mean it didn't happen. Hashtag Vivian is trans. Correct. We love and respect Vivian Paper Mario in this house. I'm gonna do a side game now. I'm gonna do... not near pin. And do the Birdie challenge. I think, is it the Birdie challenge I want? Yes, it is. So this is the front 9, so the first 9 holes. And then you unlock the back 9, and then you gotta do all 18. And if you can do that, then you unlock a character. Am I gonna do this? I don't know. It may suck. But it's better than one-on-one putt. Because at least Birdie challenge, you can chip it in. One-on-one putt. You're off the green. Even if you're on the fringe, you lose. Goodbye. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 coins. Was it Sans Undertale that started the trend of like saying like a fictional character and then their last name is just the name of the media smushed together, like Morri Splatoon? I think it's funnier if the piece of media has a long name, especially if there's numbers involved. Even more so if that character already has an established surname. Like I was talking to friends a few months ago about Yosuke Persona 4. I know his name is Yosuke Hanamura. No, it's Yosuke Persona 4. You've never heard it before, Sans. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sans is a pioneer in many ways. Some maybe not for the best. I think this is fine. You know what I'm paranoid of and has happened to me is hitting the pin and flying away. Okay, that's good.
Nice on.
Gen 2's Love Ball is bugged and only has an increased chance of catching if the opposing Pokemon is the same gender as yours instead of the opposite. Oh, good. Love Ball says love wins. I think that's really good. That also reminds me, in at least the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, Pokemon did not have genders assigned. So the move Attract, you think, well, wouldn't Attract just fail because there's no genders? No, Attract works on everything. Even Pokemon that would normally be immune because they're genderless, like legendaries. So Attract is very broken in the first Persona, no, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I did not experience it myself because I did not have any Pokemon on my team that can use Attract. But I know that there's a speedrun out there of the game that uses Skitty as the starter because Skitty can learn Attract. And then just make everything fall in love with you. Oh no! I hit it too hard! Oh no! Rip. What a foolish rookie mistake. I'm gonna blame Sans Undertale for that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we may already be out of it, folks. It's probably fine. Koopa, can you move your head, please? Please. I think we're already out of it. Oh. Okay.
Nice bird.
They're putting chemicals in the water and turning the freaking Froakies gay. Good. You would think Cinderace would be immune to Attract personally. Hey! Maybe that's why I like Cinderace so much, aside from rabbits. When Scorbunny was announced, I had friends say, "Oh, Morri, this Pokemon was made for you." Or I thought of you immediately. Like, good. Thinking about that nice toy store near where I work that has those big $40 Scorbunny plushies.
Nice.
I still kind of want one. I still kind of want one, but I think, money. I think groceries I could buy for $40. You know what? Cinderace wasn't in Pokemon Mystery. Hasn't been in a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so the joke still works. Hey, Spike Chunsoft, we need another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon so I can be a Scorbunny. Stat. Morri, you're always Pikachu, I know, but I will be a rabbit. I will break my streak if I can be a rabbit. Give me the bunny. Ever think of putting up a throne list or a wish list or something? I don't know. I feel guilty if I did. I guess I could. I guess it's kind of related to how I feel guilty self-promoing. I don't know. I feel skeevy whenever I do it. I've been trying to put some hashtags on my pre-stream tweets. But I feel, I don't know, like... It's like you ever see someone make posts and they put like a dozen hashtags and it feels embarrassing, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking too hard about it. I'm sure nobody cares. You know why? Because I used to work at a store in a mall, and on the on the like directory displays, there would be tweets from the mall, official mall Twitter account on there, and I would see them sometimes, and they would always be loaded with nonsense hashtags, like single words that didn't mean anything. No, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, unfortunately, but like, it's like they had no understanding of how hashtags worked. Like, you're not gonna search like hashtag happy and think, ooh, I need to go shopping at this mall. Like, what? Stop it. Stop it. You're all fired. Maybe they're forced to do it at gunpoint. I don't know. If I had to work in social media management, I think I would lose my mind.
Nice shot.
Oh man, why did I backspin? Habit.
Birdie putt.
There was a regular at my previous store who, for a while, was, I won't say what exact. Oh, okay, no, I guess I have to say what. Did some social media managing for a particular emergency service. I would get a lot of people like tweeting at them because they needed help from that particular emergency service. And like, don't tweet the emergency service, call the emergency number. What are you doing? Or they would just call to, or not call, they would tweet to complain about minor things. And it's like, this is not what this account is for. And I'm pretty sure the account, because I asked, like, doesn't it say like in the info, like if you have a real emergency, please, call 911 or whatever. But people don't read. There's a 20-foot drop. It's a little dicey. I'm gonna try not backspinning.
Nice shot.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You neglected to put links to your other works for your blog for a long while because you didn't want to distract from the current page, but you gotta be confident in yourself at these things. You know what? You're right, Capotico. You're right. Maybe I should be a little less hesitant to self-promo. And I've got a few more followers by self-promoing, so I guess that's good. Thank you. Oh no! No! I'm gonna try one more time before moving on to something else. This is my chill stream. I don't want to lose my mind trying to golf. I should have backspun. I'm gonna blame this all on not backspinning, and also again, sans Undertale. You hate that due to Twitter, there are some people who think the pound signs are called hashtags. I've had to say that to people before when like they need a code for something. Like, oh, you gotta put in these numbers and also the pound sign, and they're like, what? The hashtag symbol. I'm like, oh. For a long time, I thought it was just a sharp, like in music, because I'm a musician. Surprise. Maybe that's not so surprising, but...
Nice shot.
Self-promo is fine, but you don't blame me for not wanting to put up donation links. I mean, everybody has their tolerance level for it. I mean, I know some streamers do. I don't mind, like, coffee and stuff. And it's nice to be able to support people who make the content that I enjoy. I guess I worry I don't want to be aggressive about it. Or, like, people that, like, every single, like, every day are like, hey, by the way, pay me money. I don't know. Maybe there's just a right and a wrong way to do it. Hi, musician surprise. Thank you for the dad jokes, Capotico. I unironically enjoy them. I hit auto. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. It worked out. It worked out. Get in there. Get in there. Okay.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
Thank you for validating me, disembodied announcer man. You always call them pounds and sharps, but hash is another name for them, apparently, hence the name hashtags. Okay, hash is fine. Like, again, if that's what they're actually called, but just calling them hashtags. I mean, if you don't know any better, you can't blame people for just not inherently knowing. And I think, I was talking to a coworker about it the other day, there is a difference between willful ignorance and genuinely not knowing something. And I think it's something more people should be aware of, where I've seen on the internet people interpret not knowing as an act of malice But you have to give people a chance to learn and make mistakes and do better. You know, it's like, oh, you didn't inherently know the correct terminology or what to do in this situation. You're a bad person, but that helps no one. That makes people get defensive and unwilling to learn, unwilling to make mistakes. Uh-oh, I did not follow the ball trajectory I'd set out for myself. Whoops. Whoops, I think it's okay. Koopa, please move your head, please. My darling boy. Oof. Should be called pound tags. I feel like people are gonna twist that into something unpleasant. Okay, this is where I donked it up last time. Don't donk it up me. I may have donked it up. I may have donked it up. That may be too much juice. This from below camera angle makes me so nervous. No, we're okay. We're okay.
Birdie putt.
It's all good, baby. To go back a little, have any of you golfed before? I'm a little curious. This is not a place to judge or anything. Or even or play any other sports. I never really enjoyed team sports. But I liked individual sports like badminton or racquetball. Those are some of my favorites to do. Or like, for a blissful week in gym class, they let us use the gym that the football players used. And I could just be left alone and like walk at the treadmill or use a rowing machine or whatever. That was nice. I don't want to compete. I like moving my body. And I kind of wish sports in schools were not all about the competition. You know, just let people learn to enjoy moving their body. You went out to golf once with your grandfather many years ago, wasn't fond of it. Yeah. I think the nicest thing, honestly, is just the excuse to walk around.
Nice bird.
Just mini golf? Heck yeah, mini golf. Okay, I'm gonna raise lots of money and the whole stream is gonna go mini golfing. Everyone here right now, we're gonna go mini golfing. Mario Golf 64 actually had a mini golf mode, but it's never been in a game since, and I don't know why they took it out. Why would you take out mini golf, Mario Golf? Mini Morri Golf, exactly. I'm short, so it works out. The fact I'm being transparent about it is a good sign of my earnestness with it. You find a lot of the time it's about gauging whether someone is just looking for self-gain or if they deserve it. It's about moderation and balance. Stuff. Well, as long as I'm not like some villainous mastermind, I'll take it. They could do some radical things in a Mario mini golf, right? Like, it was a fairly safe mode with mostly flat courses in the original. I think they should bring it back, but make it wacky. Look, I will take like a Mario mini golf game at this, like just mini golf period, just to wash the taste of Super Rush out of my mouth. Okay, back 9. Wait, no, back 9. There we go. Now I'm ready to play. I do not have TikTok, and I have zero intention of ever getting TikTok, but sometimes I see them linked on Tumblr, and I passed by one earlier where someone is sitting and they put on a little white tank top and then they put on a vest and then they get a glass bowl and they put a towel on it and they're just staring straight ahead, emotionless the whole time, and then they dollop on some glue and put on a red spot on that white towel covered bowl and put it on their head, and then while staring straight ahead they start going in a Toad voice. 3D Ultra Mini Golf! Yes, Andorra, I played 3D Ultra Mini Golf. That game was so hard.
Nice shot.
But yes, my dad and brother and I all had a good time playing 3D Ultra Mini Golf together. I think I mentioned it some streams ago. I forget exactly why, the last course on it, that was like an Incredible Machine style course in someone's garage. I know that game.
Nice bird.
I remember that game felt weirdly ominous in some places. I can't tell you why, it just did. Maybe to my child brain. Yeah, that game was really hard though. Would I be better at it now? Maybe, but the holes are pretty unforgiving, and there were some weird gimmicks. I seem to recall you could actually, like your opponent's golf balls were present on the course when it wasn't their turn, so if you wanted to, you could, you know, knock them away. You had a nightmare due to 3D Ultra Mini Golf. Was it the Haunted House course? Or some other course? I don't know if I've ever had nightmares because of it. I can't remember, but definitely it's an ominous feeling game. But I feel like a lot of early PC games feel weirdly ominous. I'm actually going to aim a little higher so I don't bounce as much. Like the theater in like 3D Movie Maker just creeped me out. I was always expecting something horrible to appear because it was just dark and quiet. And God, I hated McZ, the mascot character. I can't bear to look at him. Awful, awful. The gator on the box art came out of a lunchbox and tried to eat you. Well, it's not a very nice gator, to be fair, and will consume your golf ball. Maybe it was your brain trying to warn you.
Nice shot.
I want to see somebody try and do the birdie challenge, or even the one-on-one putt challenge, which I don't currently have unlocked because I believe you have to beat the whole 18 holes of the birdie challenge to unlock it. But I want to see someone do it with Star Petey. That would be absolutely miserable. Petey has no control. Hey, whatever happened to your ball? Gatorator. I did not have Fine Artist, but I'm glad I didn't if it had McZ in it. Ugh. Did you? Is there like a whole, like, Windows cinematic universe with McZ? Boy, remember when, I don't know exactly when, I guess Germa's Rat movie came out. And if you haven't seen it, you should look it up. It's not very long. But I know people were like, heh memes, and I was like, whoa! 3D Movie Maker! Somebody made something with 3D Movie Maker? Incredible. I particularly like the gratuitous use of explosions in that because that's what I would always do. I love messing around with that game. I don't know if I ever finished anything good though. Me and my magpie brain, no attention span. Get too big for my britches and would get these elaborate ideas in my head and then couldn't deliver. That's why I don't play Minecraft, because I would just get frustrated. You thought Vinesauce Joel's attempt at 3D Movie Maker was pretty good. I saw some of that too, recording all of his own dialogue. I did not see the whole stream. I should watch the video he made. But I did see some of like him learning the program and figuring it out. It's nice to see people playing around with that tool so many years later. Fine Artist and some writing one called Creative Writing, or something that looked very similar, and 3D Movie Maker later. I don't want to write a story with McZ breathing down my neck. That will just completely eliminate any creative drive I may have possessed. Okay, I think I may backspin here a little.
Nice shot.
Because if I undershoot the cup, like the green is curved weird.
Nice.
Ugh.
Birdie putt.
In the original Mario Golf, if you did a pin shot, an Ukiki would actually slide down, and it would play a little one-up noise. He doesn't have a voice in Fine Artist, he just laughs? I think that's even worse. This horrible purple googly-eyed monster man is chortling at my attempts at writing a story. I hate it. Or sorry, drawing. 27-foot drop. Ugh. Ugly.
Nice shot.
What is that weird, like, "Wah" scream that Koopa makes while he winds up?
Nice on.
You never played 3D Movie Maker, so you have no idea what he sounds like, but he's voiced by the guy who voiced G-Man in Half-Life? What? No. What? Like, I can still think of McZ's voice. It's like, it's a very goofy, like, kind of cartoon voice. Ugh. What if, like, McZ grew up to be the G-Man? Is there, like, crossover fanfiction of this? I don't want to read it. I just want to know if it exists. Ugh. I was gonna look up a picture of McZ to share with the stream, but I don't want to do that. Just, if you're curious and you're watching this, look up 3D Movie Maker, and then his name is spelled MCZEE. I hate him. I hate him. A narrator voice, she ended up reading it. No. No. I am picky about my fanfiction. Thank you.
Very well.
I did it. Now I gotta do all of them. Okay. Let's go, Koopa. What? What do you mean, Eh? I'm not here for your judgment. I mean, I guess I am, but only judgment of my golf. He's a lot scarier looking in 3D Movie Maker. What is... So, like, he wasn't rendered in 3D for the earlier games? Like, he was just a 2D drawing? Because even if he's not moving, he's still incredibly unsettling looking. It's just an awful design. I hate looking at him. Like, there's some art out there that I personally find so grotesque, I can't bear to look at it, and I think McZ is one of those. Thank you, Google Image Search, for including a foot pic from Fur Affinity. Why is McZ on Fur Affinity? He's not a furry, is he? Whose persona is McZ? I think we need to talk. You can do better. Make like a cat, or a bat, or a hedgehog or something. A nice, healthy persona.
Nice on.
He's not human, no, but he's... I don't think he qualifies as a furry. You know what this is like? This is like those... Is a hot dog a sandwich discussions. If something is not human, is it a furry? You can't judge me for my other game skills and a variety of different mechanics in other games as well, just my golfing. Correct, only my golfing. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is McZ a furry? I need to know. These are the important questions.
Nice shot.
I know there are subtypes of furries, like, what do they call them? Scalies? If they're lizards? Actually, I can't think of the name of any more subtypes. I don't really know that much about the furry community. You'd think I would know more being a Sonic fan, but only in passing.
Nice shot.
Nobody should be posting McZ to Fur Affinity. Nobody should be posting McZ to anywhere.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Birdie putt.
You're very late to the party, but you were away from your device with Bluetooth and you just hear me gargling trying to mimic Toad. To be fair, I was mimicking like a TikTok video that was trying to mimic Toad. I do not endorse TikTok, for the record. Get that out of here. It was a one-off I saw on Tumblr. All you know is that Nintendo isn't living up to their full potential in enticing the furry community, and that's more Morri lore, that's correct. Don't, like, lock your furry costumes behind grinding for them, Nintendo, in Nintendo Switch Sports. Like, you'll have free money if you let people be their personas. I'm going in the bunker. No, I'm not.
Nice on. Birdie
Oh, this is a dicey putt, though. A mock-up of McZ in Smash Bros. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, I think I need to see that one. I'm gonna regret it. Endora, can you have the link? Or rather, can I have the link? Am I ready for the link? No, I'm not, but morbid curiosity, you know how it is. Call that Morri curiosity.
Nice shot.
Morri bid? No, that doesn't work. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Nice on.
I want to get a hole-in-one on stream. Come on, let me live my dreams. They're very mediocre dreams, I know, but... Okay.
Nice birdie.
You're definitely not going to trick me to see the McZ foot picture. Okay, now I don't want to click on it. I'm just going to have to Google it myself later, which I think is even worse. The Smash Bros. Thing, not the foot thing. Look, if you like feet, incidentally, that is your business, and I'm not here to judge. I just don't want to see it personally. Speaking of Smash Bros. Mock-ups... Okay, now I have to see this. No, I know, it's this. I'm assuming it's the screen. So-and-so joins the fight. Oh my god. Somebody has modded Bluster Kong into Smash Bros. Ultimate over Incineroar. My god. They even have the alt, what is like his weird alt called? Leo Luster, was that it? Oh. I hate it, but I have to respect it. Okay, it is Leo Luster. Props to you, mod creator. You are doing what the rest of us are too cowardly to create.
Nice on.
Thank God there's still fans of the DK cartoon out there. Ooh, careful. If somebody does get off in McZ foot fetish pictures, you are judging. Okay, but that's McZ, okay? If it's McZ, there's a problem. Otherwise, you know, you do you. But if it's McZ, I think we need to have a talk. I want to be very clear, this is a non-judgmental stream. Oh, I don't have a lot of confidence in this one.
Nice.
Alright, that's doable, I think. It's not a huge curve, but I get nervous whenever the green curves. Okay. Any other McZ fetish pictures are fine, you just draw the line at feet. What are we talking about again? I was gonna say, aren't these streams rated E for everyone? No, I don't think they are. I don't think they've ever been. They're definitely not adults only, but I don't think they're rated E for everyone. 13 and up. Ooh, that's right, the wind. I did not account for the wind in the drop. No, don't be sorry. I think it's funny. I mean, look, the fact that someone else knows 3D Ultra Mini Golf, I'm happy. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I think we're talking about is hot dog a sandwich. The other day, I treated myself to lunch from this sushi place. And when I got a little box of rolls to go, I also got, they had this little box of, like, these Hokkaido cream waffle cakes. So, like, they're tiny little folded waffles with a cream filling, and they were so good. And was that a sandwich? I don't know, but I want another one. I don't feel good about this. It's not. What, a hot dog? I mean, that's fine. I don't really have a strong opinion either way on the hot dog sandwich debate. Oh, I don't like this. No, I ruined it. Oh, I gotta try again. Are you all sick of one-on-one putt? I'll make not one-on-one putt, the birdie challenge. I'll make another attempt, and if this doesn't work, I'll do a tournament or something. I can't stream for too late, but I appreciate just getting to chill and vibe and hang out with people while I golf. It was delicious. I'll have to get more sometime. I don't want to go full ham. I mean, the sushi place is within walking distance. I could if I really wanted to. But that's dangerous. I was thinking maybe for dessert, but no, I've got some of that delicious mango raspberry Haagen-Dazs in the freezer that I think I'm going to enjoy after stream because it's so dang hot. It was projected to thunderstorm today, and like we got a little bit of rain, but it wimped out really quickly as rain often does. And then I looked at the forecast for later in the week, and it said it's supposed to rain for all of next week, but I will believe it when it happens. Because so often the forecast calls for rain, and then we don't get any rain, and I'm so frustrated. Please, rain. It's so hot and dry and dusty, and all the plants are just looking sad out there. Thank you, everyone, for the discussion on McZ fetish art in stream today. I couldn't imagine my life turning out any other way. Where did it go so wrong? Oh, I think I hit that too hard. Okay, no, we're good. You know, if I ever get, like, real big, heaven forfend, and people go through all my old stuff, like, oh, I wonder what some of the old stuff Miss Morri streamed. was like, and then they're gonna pull up this and go like, what have I done? I've made a horrible mistake. Who have I followed? It's not me! I didn't start it! Well, no wait, which of us brought up 3D Movie Maker first? I did. I guess I kinda started it. I did it! Yes! Wait, hang on. Nah. Yes, I did it! I did it! I have to break out the smug face. It's like getting a hole-in-one in Dream Forest. Yo! Finally. I'm cool. Never been cool. Woohoo. Good job, Koopa. You've earned a biscuit. You've earned a day out of prison. Why is he in jail? I don't know. I've made up this lore just now. Golfing for freedom. Ooh.
Nice.
2 in a row would have been really good, but I can't get greedy. Ugh. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Back to the Hooskow with ya. I'm gonna do like a tournament or a character match. Maybe I'll do a character match. Not only did I bring up 3D Ultra Mini Golf, I also brought up fan fiction, which is the entire reason you looked. But you didn't have to look, right? Who am I gonna play as? There is only one option. Okay, let's do a character match. Hi, I may be small, but I'm a huge fan of golf. Care to match skills? No. I changed my mind. I do want to match skills. Alright. Oh, I could do Peach's Castle. You know, I thought Peach's Castle was the last one, but I guess Bowser Badlands is the last one. Let's do Peach's... Actually, no, I'll save it for the tournament. Let's do Cheap Falls. Oh, you brought up 3D Ultra Mini Golf. I brought up 3D Movie Maker. All these games are mixing together. They're all 3D. It's like appending 64 on things. Or Super. Or Advance. I didn't start it, but I drilled it. Thanks for the clip now. Great. It's on the record for eternity. Until Twitch burns down. Oh, you clipped that and missed me screwing up. Wonderful. Alright, I tried to press the button, but it was a taunt. I can never run for public office ever. Well, that's good, because I'm pretty sure if I did, I would just cry. Nobody takes me seriously. I mean that, even in my day-to-day life, when I try and impart important knowledge on people. They don't take me seriously. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
Nice shot.
I don't have any clout. I don't know what it is about me. I have some sort of presence that encourages people to ignore me. I would be terrible in public office. And I would worry too much about making everyone happy, which is impossible.
Pin shot.
You missed me screwing up too. Excellent. Hello, Nex. Good. Well, what you really missed is me getting a hole-in-one. But of course, nobody remembers that. It's okay, Nex. You didn't miss much. Right? Graceful winner. Camera's over here, buddy. Keep trying. Everybody ignores you too. Solidarity. Wouldn't it be funny if I missed that comment? No, it wouldn't. I'd feel really bad. Be glad chat does not scroll up. No, you're gonna make them look. Next, don't worry about it. Whatever you see or hear, I'm innocent. Yeah, and Dora went down a rabbit hole. But they can never come back from. And now after I have made Koopa humiliate himself in the Birdie challenge, I'm here to humiliate him again? With the most handsome man in gaming? I keep hitting that button. You hear that? No, that's just ammunition for me in Mario Party when I lose. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore everything he has said. A little more juice. A little more.
Nice shot.
I don't think it looks comfortable to golf in overalls and pointy shoes, but then what do I know?
Nice on.
When you've been on the internet for a long time, you just start looking at weird stuff without realizing just how weird it is. And the first thing I thought of was once I fell down a rabbit hole of, well, not really a rabbit hole, but I spent a while on Wikipedia reading about snail husbandry of all things. I don't remember why, I just started reading about snail husbandry. This music sounds like Golden Sun Dark Dawn music. Well, Scooter, I have some news for you about the composer of this game. They are both done by Motoi Sakuraba, and in fact, I have a really hard time playing Golden Sun without thinking about Mario Golf, and vice versa. Especially Mario Golf Advanced Tour and the Golden Sun games, because they use the same, not only the same sound font, but because these are all developed by Camelot, that even the game engine, I'm pretty sure, is exactly the same. So like, the same dialogue boxes, the same portrait style, the same squeaky noises when characters talk, the same little emote bubbles above their heads, the same art style. It's Golden Sun Golf.
Nice shot.
Isn't there some author who really likes snails? Like at any time she had hundreds of snails on her person? Is there? I like to, it's not Toriel Undertale, right? And I was lamenting my shot, but beach party. Look at this guy, can't even hit a golf ball good.
Sink to win.
Camelot had a lot of people, or may have just been the same devs, who worked on the first Shining games. I've never gotten to play a Shining game. I did not have the appropriate console. It was like, what, Sega CD, I think? Was that what Shining Force was on? I'm just gonna go for it. That may be too hard. Yep. Don't whiff. My brother and I still make fun of that. Don't whiff.
Miss and lose.
Look at this loser, can't even hit a golf ball. You tried to play Golden Sun back in the day and recognized the yes or no options as being exactly like Shining Forces with the nodding or shaking head. I think Advanced Tour also has that, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, so grain of salt. Maybe I'll stream Mario Golf Advanced Tour someday. Man, whatever happened to the Golden Sun series? I'm pretty sure Golden Sun Dark Dawn ended with a, like, the end question mark. That game was really disappointing. I'm gonna say it now, I enjoyed Golden Sun, like, mechanically, but the story is very forgettable. A developer's thumbprint. It's a good thumbprint to have, especially the Motoi Sakuraba music. I think Motoi Sakuraba does really good boss fight themes in particular. Oops, nothing quite hits like a Sakuraba prog rock boss jam. Valkyrie Profile has really good boss music. He makes good golf music too. It fits. You know what I miss though is the Birdie putt music from the first Mario Golf, because it's like the underground music from the original Mario Bros, but it gradually speeds up and you can also hear like heavy breathing throughout it, so it just makes putting a really intense experience. I'll have to try and find it, actually. Let me let the ball land here. I'm gonna look it up.
Nice.
You watch Cooper golf here. Let me see if I can find.
Sink to win.
Okay, hang on. Let me just soundtrack. What if I can? Let's see. Not Dormy Hole, not Speed Golf. Where is it? I need the putting music. Where is the putting music? This soundtrack on YouTube is severely lacking. Hang on. No, Club Shots intro. Blah, 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 blah. I need... on par. I think this one? Let's see. This is the original Birdie Putt music. I don't know if it's gonna speed up here though. Heavy breathing. Anyway. What was the other song I was gonna look up? I don't remember. Let's just go back to golf for now. Stop growing your list of DS games to replay. No. Have you played Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon? If you haven't, you should definitely play that one. That one is so cute.
Nice, Birdie.
I love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. That one, real cute, real good. I remember what I was gonna look up. The boss battle music in Valkyrie Profile. Hang on, I wonder if I could just like temporarily mute the audio from this so we can hear the Valkyrie Profile boss battle music. Let me open my sound mixer here. Okay, I'm just gonna mute Mario Golf for a second. Okay, I hate typing on this keyboard, it's so far away from me. This is the boss battle music from Valkyrie Profile that we're going to enjoy. This is the same composer as Mario Golf and Golden Sun, Motoi Sakuraba. Sounds like Mario Golf, doesn't it? I wish I could just like mute the music. Actually, I can in the menu, but I don't want to exit the menu because I'm gonna have to restart this whole. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me pause that. I'm gonna turn the music for this back on. Oh, I looked away and Koopa goes in the water. You legit thought it was just Mario Golf playing? No, wait, let's finish this hole and then I'm gonna do a thing. Actually, maybe I can even do it from here. Let me see. Stop being bad, Koopa. No, I can't do it from here. So let me finish this hole. Yeah, the soundtrack for Valkyrie Profile also sounds a lot like Mario Golf, I think because there's a lot of very similar instrumentation and the percussion as well as like the sort of like the driving backbeat.
Nice.
Valkyrie Profile, the World War II anime turn-based tactics game. No, that is
Nice shot.
that's Valkyria Chronicles is what you're thinking of. What the
Sink to win.
Koopa, that was distressingly like competent. Oh, I'm not in the right window. I was like, why can't I golf? That's why. Good. I've heard good things about Valkyria Chronicles, but maybe one of these days. I don't want to mute the whole thing, though, is the thing. Yeah, Valkyrie Profile is a Norse mythology-ish RPG. If you've seen any, I haven't played it, but if you've seen footage from the game Indivisible, the combat system is, I think, heavily based off Valkyrie Profile. But it's an RPG, but with sort of an action-based combat system where you use the buttons to control 4 characters at once. Okay, music off. Normally I wouldn't do this, but... Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna continue. Look at him shaking his hand. Why did my aspect ratio just get horrible? Oh, that was weird. God, it's so quiet and I hate it. It's weird quiet. Okay. So we got this going, right? Now, I can hear the water. There we go. That's better. Oh, baby. Now we golfing.
Nice shot.
It just makes the match between Waluigi and a little turtle so much more intense, doesn't it? You can hear, like, the bass, the driving percussion. Like, the horns he uses. The synth. What does Lena say when she summons her Einherjar? Like, come to me, Dark Warriors, or come to me, Noble Einherjar, or something like that. I can't remember. Cooper just shot straight into the rough. What is his end game? Lawn mowing. He's actually just like the course groundskeeper. And he's just trying to work, but Waluigi is like, nah, let's golf. The Bait and Kaido's battle music next when this music ends. Oh ho! What? I'm just gonna play like every single Motoi Sakuraba battle theme. Actually, even the dungeon themes in Valkyrie Profile are pretty rockin'. That was such a straightforward answer, you started chuckling aloud. What do you expect from me? Taking it with a face value. I don't know if this is enhancing the experience or not, but I think it's funny. Time for Mario Profile. Fight Koopas with souls. Mario is shepherding to the afterlife. You know, I would absolutely play that. Why would Mario be shepherding Koopas to the afterlife, though? I mean, he probably took them out himself. I feel like there's a conflict of interest here. If anybody's going to be a Valkyrie in the Mario universe, I think it should be Daisy. Daisy has not had her own game yet. Maybe that's what she does in her off hours. She escorts souls to the afterlife. Why not Rosalina? Because Rosalina's too obvious. Lakitu. Oh, Lakitu's good too. Maybe Lakitu's just recording the whole thing. It can't just be Koopas, though, because like in Valkyrie Profile, your whole party consists of Lenneth, the Valkyrie, and then all these Einherjar, these fallen warriors that she's leading into battle. So there are a bunch of different dead people. So what I'm saying is it's not just Koopas, it's like there's a Koopa and a Shy Guy and like a squished Goomba. And, I don't know, a Chain Chomp that got hit with a star. Maybe a Monty Mole. A Yoshi that got thrown down a pit. That's why she can only show up in side games. Daisy's too busy doing normal games. Alright, hang on a second. What's it called? Do we want the Bait and Kaidos regular music or the boss music? I'll do the regular music. Here we go. Why did I do a power shot? I don't know. I'm gonna turn this down a little. I think it's a little loud. Valkyrie Profile's also the only reason you know the pronunciation of Einherjar, which has come in handy at least once. Oh, me too! Well, knowing the pronunciation of it, I've never actually used it in conversation until now, I think. Come on, there you go. This is now Mario Golf, except I play the soundtrack of different Motoi Sakuraba composed games over it. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too.
Nice shot.
Oh.
Nice on.
This is like a good bridge section for putting, though.
Pin shot.
Yes, this is also Motoi Sakuraba.
Nice bird.
I thought that's why you said do the Bait and Kaidos music next. I thought you knew that it's the same composer. Is it just a hilarious coincidence? Yeah, no, Valkyrie Profile, Mario Golf, Bait and Kaitos, Golden Sun, the Tales series, I think Star Ocean, some other stuff I'm forgetting. It's all Motoi Sakuraba.
Nice shot.
Oh, you were just thinking of another tune that jammed. Their music does jam, though. As I said, he does good battle music. Yeah, Sakuraba is very prolific, and he's got some impressive range, but I think his battle tracks are the best. I believe, like, he wasn't classically trained. He has a background in prog rock, so it really shows in how his songs are composed. That's how you know a composer is a god, when you think just another tune that jammed and it's the same composer. No, there's no reason to go over there. Go for the safe shot. Oh, it's fading out already. Oh no, I feel exposed. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Now the match is picked up. There's an interesting YouTube channel called 8-Bit Music Theory. And even if you're not a musician, because he does go into a lot of technical stuff. I love the way the guitar fades there. He goes into a lot of technical stuff, but I still think it's approachable. Because my knowledge of music theory is garbage anyway. But there's a video where he talks about Motoi Sakuraba and like his compositional style and sort of what makes his music unique. He's done a few videos on composers, like another one on Grant Kirkhope that's interesting, and how, like, what makes Grant Kirkhope's music, who, if you're not aware, is a composer for Rare, now Playtonic, that did the Banjo-Kazooie series, most notably, or Donkey Kong 64. It is a long loop, isn't it? Again, we get, like, these bridges while I'm putting. It feels appropriate. Ooh. It was downhill. Also, if I can go back to Valkyrie Profile for a moment, something I unironically love about Valkyrie Profile is when you have your spellcasters use a spell in-game, like when they... What is the term for it? When you use like a limit break in the game, there's a weird name for it. Hang on. I think it's called Purify Weird Soul. I don't know, don't look at me, that's what it's called in the game, but when you use your super move with a spellcaster like that, they always do this really long, elaborate incantation that's like a magical girl chant, and I eat that stuff up. I think more like spellcasters should use like long, elaborate incantations. It's like the Mystic Arts in the Tales games. Long, elaborate, weird incantations. What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were going in the water. I guess not. Not a sea turtle. There was a video, it might have been that same channel, talking about Kazumi Totaka using a reoccurring theme throughout for the Brog the Fell Tolls. You mean do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm so off key because I'm hearing this in the background. Everyone has a Purify Weird Soul clip, but only the mages get the really long, elaborate incantations. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna play another Sakuraba jam. Hang on. What's another? Oh, I know what a good one is. This is a Game Boy song though, so it might be a little tinny sounding, but whatever. Hang on. There we go. But you know what? Sakuraba knew how to get power out of the Game Boy Advance's little sound chip. Still, again, you hear that driving percussion, the bass, like the synthy violins. Mario Golf, it's all Mario Golf. I don't have confidence in this putt. Oh, never mind. Oh, a 5-note thing. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go look it up later. Mostly you just remember Nibelung Valesti. Oh, I won. I think it was supposed to be like Nibelung Velocity, but she says it in Japanese like Valesti, which sounds like Valesti, and honestly I like Nibelung Valesti. Swift and quiet domination, who wants turtle soup? It's funny because the boss theme from Valkyrie Profile is actually called Confidence in the Domination. Hang on. What was the victory theme in Golden Sun? This one? There we go. Yeah.
New challenge unlocked.
Woohoo. Okay, okay. That was fun. I'm gonna turn the music back on now. Oh, that's right. I was like, whoa, oh, right. No, I need to go into options. Thank you for humoring me. I think I'm gonna do like one more thing, and then I'm gonna call it a stream, if that's cool. Your Twitch crashed so I could give you an ad. Oh no. Twitch, how dare you? Probably wasn't even a good ad. Not that there's any good ones. Who am I gonna be? Let's be Daisy. Do I want to do another character match? Sure, because it won't take as long as a full tournament. Oh, and it's Peach! How appropriate! Why is the sound mixing so bad? Hey! I just adore golf! It seems you do too! Want to play a round of 18? Princess Toadstool. Peach. It's on! Here comes the Princess Peach! If you weren't here for last week's Mario Golf, don't worry about it. Alright. When you saw the title, you got indignant thinking, oh yeah, a reoccurring theme. That's not very unique, dude. But then your mind was blown. What? You don't appreciate a good leitmotif? I love a good leitmotif. You know who does really great leitmotifs? Toby Fox. However you may feel about Undertale, Deltarune, etc., I think you must agree Toby Fox is a very talented composer and uses leitmotifs very well. Actually, the 8-Bit Music Theory guy has a trilogy of videos on Final Fantasy VI's music, which are good, and in one of them he does talk about the use of leitmotifs, which if you're not a music person, a leitmotif is like a reoccurring theme. It's a nice, non-visual way to tie everything together, or to tie things together. Oh yeah, Mother 3 does some good leitmotifs too. One of these days I'm gonna stream that, although I guess I should stream Earthbound first, huh? So many games I want to do, so little time. RPGs take a long time. Not that I mind, I just worry other people mind. Then I am gonna do a hamster game next week, so whatever. There's a fun little Easter egg in this course if you hit your ball into a patch of flowers. Which I'm a little reluctant to show off because, you know, I don't want to lose, but at some point I'll do it. You don't think you've ever expressed your opinions of games, or his games, but I said it almost word for word how you'd say it, you thought for a moment you had. But about, you know, however you feel about Undertale, Deltarune, etc., you must agree that Toby Fox is a very skilled composer and uses leitmotifs really well.
Nice, Birdie.
Wow, the drama. You can't hear her, but Peach is like, oh, I think I'm dizzy. And then she faints. And if you get a bogey with Peach, she does a little wave and she's like, haha, thanks. Like very passive-aggressive. Look at them. Aren't they cute? They don't even eat your ball. They like hop on it. I like me a good leitmotif. I like hearing reoccurring themes and things subtly being tied together. Like, gosh, what's another game that uses leitmotifs really well? It's not quite the same, but I'm thinking about Mario RPG. When you're in a town that has something wrong with it, it's the same music that you hear when, or it's the same, like, melody as when you're fighting one of Smithy's cronies. And when you're fighting Smithy himself, da 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 da, because that's also in the town theme, and also da 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 to start off Smithy's boss fight. Things like that, you know, it really tied the room together. I haven't even seen that movie. I'm not allowed to make that joke.
Nice shot.
Final Fantasy XIV has some excellent leitmotif stuff going on, in your opinion, too. One of these days I'd like to get back to that. Maybe, A, when I have more money, and I'm not so burned out from work. I guess that's B, and then C is when they add more features to let you dungeoneer on your own in the later expansions. Like, I cannot overstate how incredibly burnt out and tired my job leaves me. Some days I'm like, wow, I feel like I can barely stream, and then I do it anyway because I enjoy it. Oh, you never noticed Smithy's intro? Mind blown, blind moan. Don't mow the lawn if you can't see. That seems dangerous. Oh, look at Mount Mario more up there. Horrible. Somebody should take that down and replace all 4 faces with Waluigi. Maybe like one Wario off to the side, like a growth.
Nice shot.
I don't have confidence in this. I think we're okay. We're okay.
Nice on.
Like, what's another good leitmotif, a reoccurring theme in games?
Nice shot.
It's harder to think when you're hearing other music in the background. Because whatever I think of quickly gets overridden by this. Wario reconfiguring the mountain into his face sounds like a very Wario Land thing that could have happened. It's gotta use all that money for something, right? Why not put your face on a mountain?
Nice birdie.
There she goes. The drama. Why can't I think of any leitmotifs? I'm embarrassed. I don't think I could make it in this pipe. I want to make it in this pipe, but I don't think, even with the power shot and a super top spin, I will. Does that mean I'm not going to try it anyway? Oh, of course not. I am absolutely going to try it. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Well, we ain't going in that pipe, and in fact, I'm probably going to be in a really bad spot. Something on Supper Mario Broth about that Mount Mario more. Wario's planet that he got in the best ending of Wario Land. Maybe Rosalina annexed it? Like he couldn't pay the rent, so the Lumas repossessed it. I mean, it probably costs a lot to fund the Cosmic Observatory. Or what's it called? What's the Comet Observatory? Jeez, what am I saying? Knowing I'm gonna do poorly on this whole do the flower Easter egg, but there's no flower patches near me. Hang on, let me just garden real quick. I'll get Koopa the groundskeeper to bring me some flowers. Oh, that's just like making fun of me. Oh, is this where you wanted to go, loser? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Find them. But... Okay, hang on, Peach. I gotta leave. I gotta find some flowers. I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Flowers and mushrooms are basically the same. You can't say that, Nex. You're gonna have a botanist at your throat. You know what's cool? Is like weird-looking mushrooms. There are so many weird-looking mushrooms out there. What are the ones that look like a pair of hands coming out of the ground? That's a radical mushroom. Or like the glass-looking mushrooms? Fungi, man. I want to make a Bug Fables joke, but I absolutely will not.
Nice shot.
This was the last game to use the Nintendo seal of quality. Now they just say Nintendo seal. You know what? I think that explains some things. This is the last game Nintendo actually liked. The last game where they had fun, unique character animations. I'm not counting, like, Mario Strikers Charge, because that was developed by a different studio. Was that retro? Oh, this is such an ugly putt. Oh, I don't really have confidence in this. Really ugly putt. No. No. Just get in there.
Bogey.
Ugh. It wasn't retro. Who did it? Why can't I think of it?
Bogey.
The girl's having a moment. Daisy has murder in her eyes, like staring straight ahead. She's not happy. The Nintendo seal of quality, born of an era where they could dictate content with near impunity. Well, like the whole stuff being censored in the West, although I don't really think that was Nintendo's fault. That was more like, but think of the children playing these violent video games. They're going to do so many crimes and rip out the spines of their peers just like that Gentleman Scorpion does in Mortal Kombat. I don't know what voice I'm doing anymore. Pew.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
It's not leitmotifs, but you know what? When I'm thinking about composers that reuse themes, and also that were covered by 8-Bit Music Theory, something I really liked in Banjo-Tooie and Donkey Kong 64 is that the boss fights had boss remixes of the stage themes. I wish more games did that. It's just fun. Let me hear boss remixes of everything. Let me hear a boss remix of the Peach's Castle stage theme. Like what we're hearing now, but more timpani. A lot of religious symbols got censored, but also Castlevania existed. Like I said before, I've been playing through Breath of Fire 2 on the Switch Online, and I was shocked at, like, there's just people outright talk about death and religion and, like, all this stuff that was taboo in Super Nintendo games in the West at the time. But I think maybe because the translation was so shoddy in parts and maybe nobody actually played it, that it just all slipped past the radar.
Nice Birdie.
Glover's OST count as leitmotifs. I only rented Glover once. I don't remember the music from it, but if like every stage in a specific area is pretty similar, possibly. Like if there's a recurring motif or melody, motif rather. You love motifs. I also love motifs when I pronounce them correctly. Good enough. Ugh. RPGs are in a weird niche place at the time. I didn't realize until years later just how many, like, oh no! What happened? Oh, I should have backspun. What have I done? Oh, well, you know what? It's mutual, so whatever. At least I had the decency to hit the turf. But yeah, I didn't realize at the time, until years later, just how many interesting RPGs there were for the Super Nintendo that we just didn't get here. How dare you get a pin shot? The dialogue before boss battles in Thousand Year Doors is a short looping track that morphs excellently into the boss music. I never actually noticed that. Now I have to listen to the soundtrack and listen to them back to back. Lufia 2 is all about fighting literal gods, but it's translated as super beings or some such and leads to some weird dialogue as a result. I wonder if they couldn't even go with, like, divine beings or something. Oh no! I love Daisy's Impassioned. Oh no!
Ogie.
Girl, same.
Missing Lou.
Girl, same.
Ogie.
I want to see both their bogey animations. Or like all the bars in Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI being turned into cafes. I want to hit that Toad statue so bad. I want to obliterate it.
Nice shot.
Who put up a statue of Toad? Maybe it's like a statue to memorialize all the Toads that bravely lost their lives. Oh, it's Toadsworth! I want to break it even more. All the alcohol in Earthbound being turned into coffee. Except don't you still, like, drink actual coffee in that one bit in Saturn Valley? I don't remember now. Yeah, which made it more surreal. Like, going into Jackie's Cafe in, Forside to go to Moonside. Yeah, that's just what the back rooms of coffee shops are like. There's, like, a weird liminal space back there, trust me. I go into the back room and I, too, wander into a weird, trippy, rainbow-colored neon near universe. A load's worth of stone at... Who's putting up statues to Toadsworth? I can't have Peach upstage me. Oh, this may be too hard. It's downhill. Ooh. We're good.
Nice, Birdie.
I got the sparkles. Eat dart. I'm gonna take the Toadstool statue in the divorce so I can break it. Oh, hey, King Bob-omb. Was shaken. Oh, it's me. I forgot I was Daisy. It's actually possible to get an albatross on this hole if you're playing as Star PD Piranha. If you angle it just right and do a power shot perfectly, you can get to the top in one hit. I've done it before, but it took a lot of tries. Because it's very easy to donk up your shot and just go flying into the great beyond. Pew!
Nice shot.
You looked up Retro's list of games and you're surprised at how few they've actually done. What have they done? I mean, clearly they've got a good track record despite not having made a lot. Ugh, I don't want to go up there. This is such an awkward hole. Oh, it's using my approach wedge. This hole sucks. Let's just hope it's enough. Get up there, get up there, get up there. I believe if you hit King Bob-omb with the golf ball, he actually does make his little whoop 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 noise.
Nice shot.
You watched a video on the history of Retro and they started in an interesting place. Go on. Peach, what are you doing? I like how this hole is reminiscent of Bob-omb Battlefields. You know, not just with King Bob-omb at the top, but like, you know, the little spiral mountain, the little bridge. It's cute. Oh, she's up there. The 3 Metroid Primes, plus Metroid Prime Trilogy, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, Mario Kart 7, and that's it? Along with Prime 4? Oh. Yeah, their repertoire is smaller than I thought. Huh. This is, like, infuriating. You know, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not a... Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, rip. Okay, let's... It's fine. Okay, I should have done the safe shot. Should have done the safe shot. I love that donk, that horrible donk, because you hit stone. I didn't realize they had done Mario Kart 7. Like the rest, yes, but not Mario Kart 7. So who made the decision to excise Waluigi from Mario Kart 7 but put in the Honey Queen? Whoa. This is not a good shot. What am I doing?
Sink to win.
The guy originally in charge got let go because sorry. Oh, hang on. We need to watch Daisy suffer. Very good. Anyway, the guy originally in charge got let go because he was secretly hosting, and you kid me not, actual not work-safe material on Nintendo's servers or something like that? Oh, no. Sir, why would you... On Nintendo's servers, what are you doing? Like, who in their right mind would... I don't know. I can't pretend to understand. This hole also sucks. This is not the safe choice. This is definitely not the safe choice. If I do this, that mushroom is going to be in my way. Morri, why? Where are you doing it? I like to live dangerously, baby. Yeah, who in their right mind? Exactly. You get me. It was an absolute mess. What was that weird bass-boosted noise? And Nintendo basically kicked the door down and cleaned house. Hey, it's me, Mario, here to do an FBI raid. You're under arrest. These are toads, they're not decent, no? Peach is getting a little too skilled for my comfort here. Pew.
Nice shot.
Uh-oh. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Oh, no. Oh, sweating profusely, sweating profusely. I don't feel good about this at all. Oh, bad, oh, bad, oh, bad, oh, bad. What happened? What happened?
Nice ball.
Oh.
Miss.
Miss. Oh.
Nice ball.
Nintendo also made them cancel every game they were working on and focus only on Prime. Was it Retro that was working on like a Zelda spin-off about the Sheikah? And like they had all this concept art and Nintendo had them cancel it? That would have been cool. Oh. You had the first shot and you blew it. Now I have to not follow suit. Oh. Why is that mushroom there? That mushroom is there to inconvenience me personally. Fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may go into the mushroom. Oh. Nah. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't Retro. Maybe somebody did. Maybe I'm misremembering. Prime was your intro to Metroid unless you count playing as Samus in Smash 64, and it was incredible. I gotta play Prime. Jeez, like another big hole in my gaming backlog. Uh-oh. It's probably fine, alright? Sometimes I wish my model here was slightly more articulated so you could see me talking with gritted teeth. I think it'd be more effective to have eye tracking too, but it doesn't really work well if you wear glasses like I do. Get Trilogy on the Wii U eShop before it closes down. You know what? Actually, yeah. Get my Wii U hooked up, so not only can I stream Color Splash, but Metroid Prime? Maybe? I'd be a little nervous, like, well, maybe not nervous, I don't know, experiencing Metroid Prime for the first time, like, on stream. I feel like it's one of those games where I'd want to play slow and take in the atmosphere and not worry too much about performing well, but I think that's just a problem I have streaming generally, is that I gotta worry less about performing well. It's only 20 buckaroos? Of course, that means it's like 40 buckaroos in Canada. Ha! No, it's not that bad, but it feels like it sometimes. That's true, I don't have to stream it. Or I could play it first and then stream it. I don't know. This is inconvenience. Let's do that. Overjoyed to see me stream Metroid Prime. Well, perhaps. So many things I want to stream. I gotta like make a list and be more organized about it. Well, I do like hearing what people would enjoy seeing me stream. You know, I can't make any promises or guarantees, but it's good to have that feedback. Do not feel bad about being slow or bad, okay? As long as people aren't like, oh, garbage, terrible, why are you streaming, horrible at video games, get out. Every single boss fight in Castlevania games takes you at least an hour. I mean, you do gotta learn them patterns, right? You'd love to see someone experience it for the first time live, but if you aren't comfortable, then don't force yourself. Well, maybe I could. I don't know, I guess my other concern is not just playing poorly, but also like backseat gaming. And I know, I guess the audience I have here, which I'm incredibly grateful for, are good. I know some streamers get a lot of like, oh, you're not playing the game right. How dare you? If I can actually go back to Undertale for a second, I know that apparently soured a lot of people on Undertale because people would find streams and be like, you're not playing the game right, and ruining their experience and ruining the game for them. Which is awful. Like, man, the first time I played through Undertale by myself, I killed some monsters because I didn't know, and you know what, I'm glad I did because I think I got a more fulfilling experience out of it. I saw more of the game that way.
Nice shot.
Wow, Morri, I can't believe you're not missile canceling. Wow, you suck. You say that as a joke, but I mean, I know there are people out there like, what do you mean you don't know all the tech right away? Awful, terrible, unsubscribed. But then they're still there complaining even when they say that. It's like customers that are like, I'm never coming back again, and then they do anyway. Why can't you keep your promises and leave us alone? Let's try a super backspin. See, I don't go rolling off that green this time. That may have been a mistake. That is a mistake. The best Undertale playthroughs you've seen are the ones without people screaming at what they are and aren't doing. I hope mine are enjoyable, because I mean they're not my first playthroughs by any means, but you know, I go into them without talking about future events, so you can still experience them unspoiled if you've never seen the game before. Plus, they were really fun to voice act. A lot of characters had fun voices in that game. Gosh darn it, all to heck. The one time you get mad at how someone plays is when they mash through dialogue that explains how to play that game and don't do things. Oh my god, that drives me crazy. That also gets my goat too. And then they're like, this is a bad game, or like, how come I can't do this? And to a degree, I understand, because when you're streaming and you've got a chat, an audience that you're focusing on, I can see how you miss things. I definitely miss more things while streaming than I do when playing by myself. But things like... Okay, I know a glaring example, because they came up last stream, is the Game Grumps. I don't watch them myself. I've seen clips and compilations, and I know there's a clip where they're playing Wind Waker, and Aaron's trying to put a statue down on a switch. But he keeps throwing the statue and missing the switch, and he's complaining about the game and like, how come I can't put the statue down? I hate this stupid game. This is garbage. Meanwhile, the editor slowly zooms in on the button prompt in the corner of the screen that says put down. It's just, I'm losing my mind, and you don't have an audience. There's no excuse. But anyway, you know. I do, again, understand to a point missing things while streaming, but I guess it's when people mash through it, and they're like, I don't want to read this dialogue, and then they complain about not knowing how to play. That's what gets me. You can't mash through it and then complain. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me for a little Saturday golfing. I had a great time. I hope you did too, even if some of the discussion was a little cursed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on Tuesday for some hamster games. So please take care, everyone. Have a great time zone. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.